I'd like to know, a zakat that is used in building a mosque in a village, whether it is valid. Is that zakat valid?
Okay, so zakat used to build a mosque in a village where the village doesn't actually have a masjid, can we use zakat for that, right?
Yes.
No, Muhammad. The zakah money is not permissible to use it to build a masjid. It should be built from the fund of the state or the government, or at least if the state or the government is not a Muslim being, then at least the voluntary charity of the Muslims. Muslims must chip in order to build a masjid. But as zakah, the mandatory charity is haqqul faqir, is the right of the poor. It is not permissible that the rich people will build a masjid to pray in and benefit out of it, and the poor would be still starving.
Okay, Brother Muhammad, hopefully that answers your question. There was a question we had from Sister Bilqis from Nigeria some time ago. And it was regarding, she has some money, she's kept it for 9 months, so it hasn't passed a year yet. But she would like to pay zakat on it right now.
So basically she would pay the zakat in advance in order to capture the opportunity of paying the zakat or sadaqah in Ramadan.
Exactly.
Absolutely, there is no problem as long as it is in advance, not postponed. Also, let me remind the viewers with a very important thing. That you brothers and sisters hear and read in the Quran, Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. Right? So, alhamdulillah, we focus most on ibadah, recitation of the Quran, and night prayer, and tahajjud, etc. There is one bab, or one avenue, which we neglect, which is given in a charity, particularly on the nights of the last 10 nights of Ramadan. Because if the one night is superior to 1,000 months, similarly, one charity that you give has the same magnitude of reward. So please increase giving in a charity in Ramadan, and what the sister just planned to do, to pay her sadaqah or mandatory zakah in advance in order to coincide the opportunity of Ramadan, is such an intelligent choice.
Excellent. And then obviously the year will start again, so then she should do it again next year.
Ramadan.
And the same time in Ramadan as well. Excellent. Jazakallah khairan, Shaykh.
Sister Maria asked a question I really like to give some attention to.
Yes, please.
It's because it's pertaining i'tikaf.
Yes.
And i'tikaf have started already yesterday, and the reason we're not in i'tikaf because we are with you, and we hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also give us the reward with the intention. I'tikaf is a prophetic tradition. It has a great reward. The Prophet ﷺ initially made i'tikaf for 20 days and nights. Then afterward he limited to the last 10 nights and days of Ramadan. The purpose of i'tikaf Ramadan is in order to seek Laylatul Qadr, so that you will be in the masjid 24/7. And if a person is in the masjid in i'tikaf, he is allowed to eat, to drink, to exit, to use the bathroom, answer the call of nature, to pick up his food, drop his wife, necessary things. But not to follow the funeral, not to visit the sick, that to be done after the i'tikaf. And not to go to work, not to do unnecessary things. But in i'tikaf, can I talk to you or sit in and we'll discuss things and certain issues? Yes, it is permissible. Some people believe that in i'tikaf you're not allowed to talk, you zip off your mouth. That is not true. In نَظَرْتُ لِلرَّحْمَنِ صَوْمًا, that was the statement of Maryam, Allah instructed her, but that was in the past. Fasting from talking is only in the past, but it's not permissible in our time.
So in the previous Sharia, not the Sharia of the Muhammad.
Now you can talk in the masjid, but you talk not vain talk. You talk in something that is useful. You economize your talking. You utilize your time in the best way. And with regards to the last part of her question, which is, as a woman, she heard that it's okay to do i'tikaf at home. No, it is not permissible. The right view that i'tikaf is got to be done not in a masjid. A masjid where the jama'ah is established in it, and not a musalla. A masjid where Salatul Jumu'ah is held in it. So that you don't have to leave the masjid in order to pray Jumu'ah somewhere else. Once you enter the i'tikaf, you are with your intention. If somebody entered the i'tikaf and his intention was to do the 10 days and nights of Ramadan, then he found himself has to leave, he owes nothing, he can just leave. And when he come back, he starts over. If somebody entered and his intention is to do i'tikaf of one night or a few hours, it is permissible. لأنه لا حد لأقله. Even if somebody entered the Masjid of Ramadan and he wanted to do i'tikaf only during the time of tahajjud or qiyam, similar to what people do in the haram, that is permissible as well. It doesn't have to be the entire package. Obviously, right. The sunnah is to do the last 10 days and nights, and that started yesterday. If anyone wanted to enter the i'tikaf for the last 10 days and nights, it would be before sunset of Monday. But now if anybody wants to catch up, he was not able to take a vacation for the entire 10 days and nights, perhaps a weekend such as in Europe and in the States, people would come in abundance in order to do i'tikaf during the weekend. That too is permissible. Everybody collects some share. وَفِي ذَلِكَ فَلْيَتَنَافَسِ الْمُتَنَافِسُونَ. But the idea of women doing i'tikaf at home, that is not valid.
Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh. Yes, we have Brother Abdul Rauf from Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam, Abdul Rauf.
How is your iman, Sheikh?
May Allah increase it.
Sheikh, my question is, I have told my wife to pay zakah on her gold, what she owns. Is that okay?
Okay, so you're not paying for her.
I have told her to pay it by herself.
Oh, okay. It is okay, but my question is, you're not the one who's paying for it?
No, I have told her to pay it.
Okay.
She can pay it from her gold. She has plenty of gold, and I have told her to pay it from her gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so pay zakat on her gold from her gold, right.
And my question number 2 is, can zakat be paid on Gregorian calendar by addition of 10 days?
Can you repeat that again, please, brother? Can zakat be
paid on the basis of Gregorian calendar? With the addition
based on Gregorian calendar, right.
No.
Okay, khalas, that's a quick
it's
one.
It's based on the lunar Islamic calendar because it is about 13, 14 days shorter than the Gregorian calendar. And we go by the moon citation and by the Islamic calendar.
Yes, okay. Jazakallah khairan for that question, brother. Brother Zaid in Libya had a question where he found that in Libya, the place where he is, they do Taraweeh, but they don't do Tahajjud in Jama'ah.
Okay.
What can Brother Zaid do?
Do Tahajjud on your own. Form a Jama'ah with your spouse, with your wife. These are all nawafil, whether Taraweeh or Qiyamul Layl or Tahajjud, these are voluntary prayers. If the masajid do not offer that, or certain masjid does not offer that because they don't have an imam who can lead them in prayer, so some people can do it on their own if the masjid is open, or they can do it at home. Obviously in the masjid, in congregation, is much greater with regards to their word and with regards to motivating everybody else to stand up in prayer. Because if you're praying at home, you may feel sleepy, you may be persuaded by other activities, but if they don't offer it, do it yourself, by yourself at home.
Barakallahu feekum, Shaykh. I'd like to end the program now, as it's come to that time again, by thanking the Shaykh, Jazakallahu khairan, for his expert advice and guidance. I'd like to thank you, the viewers, who without this contribution, this show would not be possible. And I'd like to ask you all to make dua for all of us, because these are the last 10 days of Ramadan. Please make the most of them, and please tune in tomorrow at askhuda. And also, do not forget to visit our website at www.huda.tv. And also, you can support this program by, or any of the Huda programs actually, by emailing support@huda.tv with any ideas that you may have. And of course, you can also email this show, where we can take your questions, as we do with the calls, at ask@huda.tv. That leaves me just to end with Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
If my love is attached to thee, then from sins I will be free. Each time my heart will beat, your name will resound with heat. Allah is my heart's speech, your mercy is what I beseech. Keep in my heart your remembrance, and in your deen allow me to advance. Help me in my quest, permit me to pass the ultimate test. Help me in my quest, permit me to pass the ultimate test. Help me in my quest. Invite me to pass the ultimate